guys, I am on Flamingo at the minute, and now I'm going to show you a very famous kind of location from September 1996. This was worldwide news. So I'm walking down towards these traffic lights here. The famous news was this is where Tupac was shot. He died a few days later in hospital, and he was on to a club called the 118 Club or the 881, something like that, and he would have been going straight down. Now, Tupac come to this junction. He was in the middle lane where that white taxi is. He pulled up there. Shook Knight was driving. I think it was a black BMW at the time. Before driving here, he had a fight with someone called Orlando Anderson. He beat him up in the MGM Grand after the Mike Tyson fight. Then we're going to the club. In that other white car next to the taxi, that's where the girls were that kind of spotted Tupac, and he's saying, come to the club. And in his first lane here was the shooter, which I think, according to what I reckon, it's Orlando Anderson who shot from the back seat. There was someone called Keefy D in that car as well. Keefy D, he is presently on trial in Las Vegas for his involvement in the murder. I think he was the guy to kind of say, right, let's go and find him in the car. So there's this intersection here, Koval, and this is Flamingo, which down there you might be able to see the Flamingo Hotel. I'm not sure this camera picks it up, it gives you some kind of idea. So yeah, so with that, over the surrounding areas, we've got Ellis Grand, we've got this Platinum Place, and yeah, so the first lane, that white car's going there, shooter. Second lane, Tupac, and then the third lane was the girls that spotted. I think Tupac was like dancing around outside his window, brought attention to everybody, and then the gang was Orlando Anderson and Keefy D. They kind of spotted him and then followed him. So yeah, the shooting happened there. A few shots into the car. Shook Knight got grazed by shrapnel, I think, or bullet grazed him. He was bleeding, so Shook Knight, when he had the car, he did a U-turn and went straight back up to the strip and then stopped on the strip. That's when the police turned up, and I think Tupac's last words were F you to one of the police officers who found him. So yeah, so that's the kind of the location of the big shooting in 1996 after the Mike Tyson fight. Tupac died a few days later in hospital. And just before I leave you, here is a post with lots of kind of tributes to Tupac. How long they mourn you? 28 years. Someone wrote that there on the 17th. Was only a few weeks ago. I think the dates are a little bit different. It's the month, day, and then the year in America. Still mourning Shania Oaks, Pac forever. R.I.P. Tupac. There's just lots here from the UK. R.I.P. Pac. Remembering you, Pac. So there's lots of things here. Lots of tributes to the rapper. So yeah, there's loads. There's absolutely loads. I was never a big fan into the rap myself, but I do appreciate his kind of contribution to the music industry. He wrote like a poet. He was the biggest rapper on earth. He got kind of caught up in the death row, Bad Boy Records, East Coast versus West Coast, and then only after, I think about 6 months later or so, Notorious B.I.G. was shot in Los Angeles at the Peterson Automobile Museum, just outside of some traffic lights there. So similar kind of ways they went. Notorious B.I.G. was pretty much instant. He went to the hospital, pretty much died straight away or on the way to the hospital. Tupac was a few days in the Las Vegas hospital on life support. He had one of his lungs taken out, but in the end he couldn't recover from it. It was too much. Anyway, so one more look here. And there's a sphere in the background, guys. It's got an emoji that's sleeping. You can't see it on this camera, I think, but yeah, it's quite big. And here's the pole, and again, here's the intersection. Lane 1 shooters, lane 2 Tupac, lane 3 girls who spotted Tupac. The club I was going to was just down there, about another half a mile or so, I think. So yeah. So that's it, guys. That's my little Tupac YouTube video in September. Yeah, I'm in September 2024, so it's the same month, but I think I'm a little bit later into the month. Anyway, see you later, guys, and until the next video, bye.